1, 2, 3.
All right, we are back. It's time for the best of. This is gonna be game number 2. This time we're gonna be seeing Ravalda FC on the blue side up against Hertz BPK. We saw a very solid performance for Frizzy and the rest of Ravalda in game 1. Question now, Mikos, what does
Yep.
Hertz need to do to come back in game number 2?
Yeah, I think Hertz need to do a really good ban and pick because of how they pick the Elandor and Liliana but cannot work out onto the Hertz composition. They have the Krizik, but Krizik S2 land, but they doesn't go with the team. So I think they need to do some synergy picks. They need to really rely on their teammates to go in and go out and execute their composition.
Exactly. And, you know, based on what's happening here right now, I think we're about to head into the picks and the bans. Do you think that based on these two teams, how they've played in game number 1, is it gonna be even better in game number 2?
Yeah, it's going to be even better because of this is their best of 2 because and they have Ravalda already have the first win and Hertz need the second win on the first win onto the second game because of this is a point system, so they need to win this because they don't want to sit onto the bottom of the league. No one wants that. They need points to survive this league.
That's true. That's true. So with all of the things going on, we are about to start with the picks and the bans. There we go. We're in the lobbies now. Let's get this show on the road. Game number 2. First ban for Ravalda. It's going to be the Florentino yet again.
Yeah, because this is a global ban, so we're not going to see another Krizik, another Direct, another Malok for the side of Ravalda. So Raz has been banned for the side of Hertz right now because of I think someone for the side of Ravalda can play a really good Raz.
Yeah, it's understandable. It might be a respect ban here. I'm pretty sure these teams know each other very well in the competitive scene, but this time though, it's gonna be a zip ban for Ravalda. Raz is still gonna be banned. It's like the first 3 bans for this game are the exact same ones that we saw earlier. Question now is, oh, there we go. They're gonna ban out the Elandor.
Yeah, because of Hertz already used the Elandor. They don't want to give Elandor to the Ravalda FC, but instead Ravalda takes out Kira.
Exactly. Man, you know, it feels bad because you don't want to give away the Elandor, but you're stuck in this position where you just need to pick your poison. Are you going to fight against an Elandor, or are you going to be able to handle it against the Kira? Looks like they're going to ban out Elandor, and that would allow Ravalda to get this Kira going. Their answer for this, it's going to be a yin.
Yeah, because of you can see that Yena have a movement speed. They can dash it away and chase the Kira with the silence onto the Kira. Is really good pick for side of Hertz because of if the Kira has a magic burst damage. So if Hertz is going to do a tanky build or the tanky composition, is really good against Akira because of I've seen in ranks if my team pick Akira, there's gonna be instant lock onto the Zanis. I don't know why, but that shit works.
I know. I'm surprised as well, but I'm assuming it's because of the true damage. I mean, you know, the crowd control from the Zan is also really good, but we'll have to wait and see. Instead, they're gonna be picking up an Orvar to probably stop any engagements here from Ravalda. I like the Orvar pick, but oh my god, look at that!
Oh, the Dominic skin, Elsu.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's such a rich Kiyama. Rich skin, man. I want that skin, but yeah, you know, no money.
Yeah, you know, if you have that kind of skin, you wouldn't invest on a good skin for a hero if you're not good at the hero anyway, right? So usually you want to buy a good skin if you're really good at that hero, and goes to show that maybe Zatras here on that Elsu would be a very, very key player in the coming match. Richter also going to be picked up here. We're going to be seeing a Caffeine lock in for Hertz. So based on the 3 picks for both of these teams right now, who has the better draft?
I think for better drop, I think going to Hertz because of they insta pick the Elsu because of they know Omar and Yena is going to just going in front line and face full faces onto their team, but also can do a little zoning with the snipes. The damage of the snap is really painful, and Richter can just flanking, and Kira will be going into the full damage. I think gonna be really that's really good pick onto the Elsu on the side of Hertz.
I like the Richter pick as well because think about it. They know that a Richter is available on the side of Ravalda along with Akira. Now, you're picking a Caffeine into these two heroes. Isn't that a bad idea? What do you think?
I think the picking of the caffeine is not really a bad idea because of with the ultimate of the caffeine, they can just zoning Kira and Richter away from her because of with the ultimate with the damage with continuous damage for the ultimate is really painful. But Richter have the S2 with the immune. But if they played it well because of they have the Omar, they can just bait out the S2 from the Richter and just carefully blast out the ultimate, just going to repent Kira and Richter away.
I'm sorry. I
Why?
just saw production send a message to you in the group chat. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
check
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
But
know,
anyway,
I know.
looking at the bans here, it's gonna be the Liliana banned out. The Aram's gonna be taken out as well. You're seeing Murad and Zil being banned out by Ravalda. That means that Kriknak gonna be available for the side of Hertz. Now, Kriknak, pretty good pick against the Elsu. Possibly even a good pick against the Kira as well. So let's see what happens here. However, that means that maybe Mad Dog could pick up this Omen, and if ever a drone drop comes in and Omen catches this Kriknak, could be devastating. But
On Omen and the
oh my
Crazy.
gosh, that is a scary combo. We
Yeah,
we know
it's-
how good Omen is, and along with the Critics, that's crazy. Let's see what happens here. What do you think? What does Hertz need for the final pick?
Hertz needs. I think Hertz needs a really good a mobile hero into the mid lane. They can pick the Tulen versus the Elsu onto the mid lane. I think Elsu is gonna be the mid lane. I think the Tulen is really good pick because of the ultimate is with the new passive onto the ultimate is really you can have the reduction and to Kira if Kira gonna go in front of your face it's really good to the Tulen. But Pine also a good pick because of you can see Elsu is just gonna be scoping you, but you can go onto the backside. Pine
That's
is a
true.
really good
That's
pick.
true. You cut away from the front liners, taking this pain. If Hertz get this, it would be really good. But they're gonna be going with the Crixie instead, securing the Moonfall as the game winner for their composition. Based on the draft right now, Mikos, who's taking game two?
Who's taking game two? I see is going to Ravalda FC because of you can see the Elsu and the Richter is a really good pick and combo with Omen and the Crazy. I think it's going to be Ravalda FC 2-0, I think. But Hertz can do it. They have the mobility, they have the synergy pick Omar and the Crixie. So it might going to work because of how Visit using the Crixie is with the landing the S2 is not really good for the team, but for Omar they have the CC. They can just stun Kira. They can stun Krizik. They can stun Richter. So if the Omar works out well for Hertz, then Hertz might go into get the point number one.
Exactly. This might be an even series, but it all depends yet again on how both of these teams execute. So we're gonna be seeing Ravalda FC onto the blue side going up against Hertz BBK on the red side. Good luck to both teams. This is game number 2 of the Arena of Valor Progress League season number 1. We're just waiting a bit before we head into the battlefield. I'm really excited to see the Elsu in action, but I'm really scared for the Caffeine, to be honest. I mean, Richter, and then there's a Kira to dive onto the Caffeine. Yusulat is
Yeah, I
going to
think-
do a lot of things, but how much can a Caffney do against this kind of composition?
I think if they swap the Kafni with the Brunhilde will do really well because of Brunhilde have the movement speed and the defense mechanism, and the zoning ultimate also
snipe.
will be work for team Hertz with the Brunhilde.
Yeah, it's gonna be Zakras on the mid lane with that Elsu. So it's gonna be an Elsu Crixie mid lane. Really interesting
Yeah,
stuff. And look at Richter. Richter bot side against the Caffney.
Yeah, the Richter is going to be have fun with the Kafni because of the continuous damage for the Kafni is not really painful. Oh, top side.
Oh, that is a good pickoff coming in from Ravalda. Edward was there to pressure the Cricknack to try to steal the cap.
Mid lane.
Cricknack
Mid lane.
bit the bait, but yeah, hold that thought. There might be a fight here in the mid lane. No, I think Vizard's gonna back off here. Yeah, they need the Cricknack to catch up, but the aggressive movement coming in from Ravalda was really good to delay this Cricknack. Vizard's gonna be popping that sprint to get out. Look at the snipe coming in. It's not snipe, looks good. And now Admirer finally gonna be able to get the Sage Golem, but that is a very, very costly
Edward.
first blood.
Oh, Edward. Oh, one hit for the key code to take down Edward, but Edward just going to run away. But three minutes.
They're going. There we go. Exactly my point. So back in the draft, I was scared for the Caffney because that's a Richter, and you see that dodge? Mad Dog with his mad skills, dodging out the drone drop, among other things, gets out just fine. See? Really good stuff coming in from Ravalda.
Dia Mad Dog saja kalau di Indonesia ada S2 aja untuk lari gitu. So that Edward right now has been zoning by Wizard onto the Abyssal Dragon.
Oh, there's a
top side.
Pick off top side as well. That's another kill. Abyssal Dragon though gonna go to the side of Hertz, but look at the back away. Zatros nearly gets someone killed here, but Edward's gonna be taken out. Here comes the Richter to join in on the fight, but a little too aggressive, possibly, maybe. Yes, that is 2 kills for Hertz in favor. Who got that kill? Wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, 4-2 right now. Good movement coming from Hertz. They might be able to kill off another one here. Nope. Admire's just gonna steal that camp away. Elsu is here to just clear out the mid. Very, very good showing right now from Hertz compared to what happened in game number 1. But now it's gonna be onto the bot side. You're gonna be seeing this Crizzix here pressure Vizard a lot. Vizard is there to just save the Cricknack, make sure that this Cricknack gets the farm as much as possible. But Edward's just being so annoying. He might catch out Vizard here. There goes the knockup. Here comes the Kira popping that ult. Spinner Rudy all the way. Spin to win. Can you survive? Snipe will not connect. The dash away. Vizard making some plays happen. Here comes Kiko though, cutting it from the side. Admire is also going to come in. The drone drop will not connect. No, the blink from Edward. They will catch out Vizard here on the side, and Ravalda secure a kill onto the support of Hertz. And look at 3 members headed towards the mid lane. After they clear that wave, they could potentially pressure the side lane or even pressure the Cricknack.
Yeah, that's a really wrong run from Visit to just take, just give a diversion for the team of Hertz. But Team Hertz doesn't want to commit to kill the team of Ravalda. You can see how onto the top side right now.
No. Oh no, another one. Wizard's going in by himself without follow-up. Now he gets caught out. Another costly engagement here coming in from Wizard. When you go in as the Ormar, you want to make sure that the rest of your team could easily come in, but the rest of his team didn't go and join him.
Oh, 20 is in trouble.
Crixie might get caught out here. 20's gonna pop that Moonfall. Here comes the Yena. A lot of damage coming in, and the Crizzix gets deleted immediately. V Rusty now dancing, showing some moves, strutting her stuff, but now it's Frezzy on the wrong side, popping that Arctic Orb. Is it gonna be enough to keep her alive? Probably, maybe, who knows? Dropping really, really low. Still being chased out. He gets out. Zatros with a snipe to save his teammate. And now, with 3 members committing a lot of resources, chase down Akira, not even killing it. Look at the advantage that, oh my god, Ravalda, too much.
Yeah,
Way too much right now.
Yeah, Ravalda. Yeah, Ravalda is is breaking down right now because of that. Yena come into the fight. V Rusty, the skill is not really rusty right now because of that take onto the first skill onto Zetros, I think the Edward. But that's a really good counter attack for the team of Hertz onto the Ravalda FC.
Ooh, the snipe though. You see how bad it is? That damage from the Elsu is going to be really big. They might catch out the Elsu. Here goes the engagement, popping that ult. They're going in for it. Spin to win. It's not going to help him out though. But the damage, it's going to kill off the Wizard. But now with Wizard down, that's a 4v5. And after they get that kill, you see Ravalda immediately backing off. They get out. Easy kill. Abyssal Dragon stays alive, and while all of this is happening, you're seeing Dark Lord take this tower in the mid lane. V Rusty late to the party here, gonna try to dance, chase down Edward, but with the drone drop coming in, they might be able to get this Grizzix, but the blink away, the Envy's gonna keep him alive, and while this is all happening, Dark Lord gonna try to pressure the top side while Yeda heads there as well, but the Abyssal Dragon is gonna be uncontested, going into the hands of Ravalda FC.
Yeah, mistake by mistake has been made by Wizard. You know, he's just going into fight with low health, such a low health, 20% of his health, and just going in. But there's no commitment for the team of Hertz going into giving some damage onto the team of Ravalda. But because of that jump from Wizard, that they lost the first tier tower onto the mid lane, and they suffer a little bit loss, but. We can see Mad Dog just run away onto with the flicker, but the drone drop doesn't hit onto the crit 6.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to commit the drone drop there. Mad Dog's gonna just try to clear this wave, but look at that, popping that ult. The immunity's gonna be there. He's staying alive until now. Fusilade was used, but look at the Kira cut from the backside. This Cricknack will finish off the Richter, but the question is it gonna be worth it? Because Frenzy's here. She might go for it. She might go for Wizard as well. It's not gonna happen because the first skill is not gonna connect. However, they're gonna try that move ball though. Is it gonna help out the Cricknack here? No, it will not. 3 members are gonna recall, but Elsu clearing the top lane. This bottom lane's also gonna fall. It's Ravalda all day, every day, just pushing left, right, and center. V Rusty gonna be picked off. Legendary streak on Frezzy here. Kira was just so bright, and now all of the first tier towers for Hertz are gonna go down.
Yeah, onto the top side, they're going to fight away because of we can see how Visit commit into the fight and just going, they're going into the Visit onto the bottom side. You can see Empire with that Lord.
Oh no, they're gonna lose another one. They might lose this. Oh no, Dark Lord gets the double kill. Oh my god, look at the movements coming in from Hertz. They're starting to fall apart. Ravalda are just playing way too fast for them. Frenzy's chasing after Visitor. The damage is not going to be enough, but nearly there. Not going to be V Rusty. Chased down. 3 members surrounding the Yena. That's going to be an ultimate streak for the Elsu. With the Elsu taking out the Yena, that is a big deal. Towers will fall. Mistakes are being made. And 8 minutes and 25 seconds into this game, we are seeing Ravalda taking complete control of the game as they now head into the Dark Slayer, and this is gonna be most likely uncontested.
Yeah, mistake by Hertz is really, we can see how the mistake has been made because of in the banning phase and pick and bans, we can see the Gaffney and the Oman that's not working out right now because the synergy has been gone because of those two. We can see Mad Duck just going to see how this Sage Golem is going to go down. This is falling apart. This is just like Olympus falling down for the team of Hertz.
Exactly, and look at that. Tower topside already taken out. The Drake is still very healthy here. It might be V Rusty gonna try to clear this wave, but the damage onto the tower is just gonna be too much. Wizard's gonna come in, and then it's just gonna be a step back coming in from the Elsu. And while all of these towers are being pressured, top nearly falls, but Wizard coming in. Look at the Fusillade dealing a lot of damage here. Mad Dog might fall, but popping that unity not gonna be enough. Edward's gonna fall as well. Hertz with the answer. They might go for more. They take another one. Hertz are fighting back. They're chasing after Dark Lord now. They could take away the Omen as well, and that is gonna be another kill. Good win coming in from Hertz. Triple kill for the Caffney, and now it might just turn around. A shutdown though is gonna come in from Frezzy. He's gonna take out Admirer on the Cricknack, and all of a sudden The brakes are put on, and now it's going to be a quick reset here. 16 to 10, 10 minutes in. Hertz can
Yeah,
still come back based on that movement.
yeah, if they do it, they can counter it again and again and again. They execute it perfectly. They can go onto the late game because of how we can see how Kafni is trying to go online, and Visit has been picking up a good fight lately into the game. We can see how Visit with the ultimate and just inside with 3 people, and the damage from the ultimate of the Kafni giving some space for the team of Hertz. You can see how, but they're doing so well, but what happened to Myra just has been shut down by the Kira.
Exactly. And now, if you look at this is going to be another objective in the hands of Ravalda FC. You're seeing Edward here spotting out movement coming in from Hertz. He's going to zone them out. Blue buff might be taken here. The snipe not going to connect. It's going to be a punish though. But look at 20. Might go down here, popping the Arctic Orb. Can she stay alive? Moonfall is going to be committed, but that is Richter taking a kill. Look at Kira cutting it from the side. It's also going to be the quick knock going down. And with that, that's going to be 2 dead. They are going to be forcing another respawn here, but it's a legendary streak right now for the Kira. Mad Dog pressuring the bottom side. They're also pressuring the mid lane and the top lane. The fight is going to break out in the top side. You're going to be seeing Wizard here trying to fight against Frenzy on that Kira, but Kiko blinking in. Not going to happen. The dash is not going to be enough, and now the tower is going to be going in here. You're seeing Wizard going in now. Edward's going to try to tank it up, but no, it's not going to happen. Grizzly's going to fall, and now Wizard chasing after Zephyr's down. Might catch out the L2. L2's going to fall down as well. And look at Frenzy in the middle, gets 3. A bad idea. Arctic Orb with one. Wizard is keeping her team alive. Wizard is doing everything. Now it's gonna be Kiko popping that person line. It's gonna be a quad kill. Company going ham. And now it's a comeback of all comebacks. Is this it? Is this Hertz coming in for game number 2? They might take more for this. Let's see what happens. But right now, it's not over yet. Hertz is still fighting back.
They have the damage, they have the defensive, they can do it. They might go onto the Dark Slayer right now. We can see how Kiko played with the position from Kiko is really good, and with the Visit, because it's quad kill from her. That's a really good sign for Hertz right now. They have all inner towers but low on health. They need to take fights that they can handle if they want to win this game. They know that they have to chase in the pack. They have to pick one-on-one, one by one on the team of Ravalda. Look at that snap on that rush. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stuff.
Yeah, man. You can see this
is bad.
Yeah, because
like considering the situation.
Yeah, because of the 3-lane prong from the side of Ravalda is really good right now, because of they force Team Hertz to back it up into their lane. Then they have to play such of defensive, and Wizard is really picking up his game right now. Wizard is onto the, but you can see how snap from the Zetras. He already have the Rain Breaker, the Fafnir talent, and the Fenrir talent. That's going to be sort of damage on top side.
Engagement here. They're going to catch out Kiko of all targets. No, it's the company going down. Omen with the pick of his life. That is a double kill for Zetras. Elsu looking really good, but now Kiko gonna pop it. He needs to stay alive this time. A good pick off coming in from Ravalda, but that is going to force back Hertz. It's going to allow the Dark Slayer to not be contested. Now in the hands of Ravalda, this could be the GG push. Hertz are going to need to turn this around. They need to stay alive and get the good pick off, just like what they did in the earlier team fight. But the question, are they going to be careful enough to do it? We're going to wait and see, because now we're seeing movement here coming in from Ravalda.
Yeah, I think if Hertz really going to pick some fight they can handle, because of if they just protect the Kiko, because the Kiko has already have the damage. They have the boss loader, they have the Dashikle, and the Muramasa is really good for the into the late game. But one inner tower has been taken down by Zatras, and they need to pick the fight. But if they
don't want to lose towers.
Yeah, because of this is the late game Elsu though. Too much damage coming from the snipes. It's really scary for the team of Hertz.
Yeah, they're gonna need to play it safe. They need to wait for the initiation coming in from Ravalda before they fight back. Because if they start the fight, it might be bad news. Here comes Edward coming in, it's gonna catch out too. Oh no, it's Richter coming in on top of Kiko, but Kiko Mikos still alive. Frenzy might just be able
Oh,
to kill it. That is a dead cavity. That is what they needed. Ravalda shut down 2 members, and all of a sudden, you know what? Close the door, slam it, and kick it shut. It's gonna be Ravalda FC taking this series. It's gonna be a 2-0. Hertz are gonna go down.
oh my God! The cannon blast from the Cafney, they have too much damage, but it hits the Richter, and the Richter have the mellow pain, so it just giving the damage reflection and just a death Cafney. Oh my God, that's a really good item for the Richter. No,
Yeah.
it's Omen, I think. Hey, no, is it Edward? Oh my God, I didn't see what happened.
Honestly, it was the Richter. The Richter went in, caught out Kiko after that initiation coming in from Edward. Edward was the key in that final fight, and because of that, Kiko was gonna be forced to back away, stayed alive for as long as possible. But Frenzy coming in, the damage was gonna be enough to finish off this Caffney, and when the Caffney went down, really all she wrote. And now with that
Yeah,
being
because
said, though,
of
it's gonna be a 2-0.
yeah, the damage coming from Hertz is just Kiko, because we can see how Mario is just 2.3 ratings, because of, the Krita is not going to work versus the Kira and the Grizzlies, because of the early game has been conquered by the team of Ravalda, and that's a really good composition or gameplay style from Team Ravalda, denying the Krita picks for the team of Hertz.
Man. But
Yep.
with that being said, though, it was a good fight. It was an awesome best of 2 between Ravalda and Hertz. But for now, we're going to be taking a quick break before we head into the second series. It's going to be Ikan Masin versus Quazar KBB for the second series. Do not go anywhere, boys and girls. We will be back after this short.
Bye. 1, 2, 3.
All right, we are back. It's time for match number 2. This is the Arena of Valor Progress League Season 1, and we are going to be seeing Ikan Masin versus Quazar KBB for the second series. It's a best of 2. We'll see Quazar on the blue side as they go up against Ikan Masin on the red side. Mikos, what's going to happen in this series?
I think it's going to be a really tense fight because I don't know Quasar team, but I see the dunk. I see Spiegel.
My God.
I know they are such of top players. The dunk. Yeah, we know the dunk plays are really good players. But inside of Ikan Masin right now, I see LYL, the national team player, Shinky, also a national team, and Roger Rabbit Shark is just a power up for Team Ikan Masin. So Zip has been banned. How is going to be?
I'm really interested now. I mean, I did not know who Quasar's players were, but after seeing the dunk, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a good game. Really, really good game. But now, going into the picks and the bans here, it's gonna be the Alice taken out. Zip is going to be taken out as well. Looks like they're prioritizing all of these supports to make sure that there would be no clear catch or clear stopper for their team fights.
Because of the banning onto
priority.
Banning into the Alice is much common these days in the Malaysian scene because of the slows and the silence is really pissed me off because of how. But Alice after this patch, Alice is going to be nerfed, right? I think it's going to be nerfed because of Alice is the top priority in the Vietnam and Thailand also because of the slows. If you play Alice, you have the Rune of Forest Wanderer and Frostbite. No, dude, you can't run away from the Alice. You're just going to die right away.
You're not gonna survive. I highly doubt it. But this is something that we expect. La Villa's gonna be banned. They're gonna get rid of the Florentino as well. That leaves the Donk to get this first pick going. Let's see what the priority is gonna be. It's gonna be a Kira. Is it? He has 45 seconds to decide.
Yeah, they have a Kira and Elandor open right now. I think IM is going. Ikan Masin is going to pick the Elandor because of Kira versus Elandor. Why not?
All right. So. I'm surprised though. You see Akira and you're gonna hover a Deltan? Could be a thing.
I see a Joker though. I think the Joker might be a really good pick onto the Kira.
Could be. But Delanis is gonna be there. They have so many things to pick right now. Like we saw good performances coming in from Akira earlier in the previous series. However, we're seeing Ikan Masin prioritize a Malok and a Richter here. They have 15 seconds to decide, but if you're gonna first two a Malok and a Richter, that would be pretty good. It could flex, it could be mid, could be top, could be bot, who knows, could be a side laner even. If that happens, then they're not showing any kind of information to Quazar just yet.
Yeah, because of how Quazar instant lock the Kira, we know Kira is going onto the jungle with the Richter pick and the Malok is going to be a little bit blurry onto the Quazar because of Richter can chase the Kira, but it might go into the mid lane onto the other lane because it's really flex for Richter and Malok. But Kha'Zix versus the Malok onto the support lane might be good or might be bad.
I honestly don't know. Like, based on the situation here, even if they pick up something like, let's say, a Thane, you know that the crowd control coming in from a Malok on that ult is going to be a big deal, but the true damage is what really carries Malok along with the lifesteal. Now, with the Richter's early game, along with the immunity for damage, if the Richter plays really well into these team fights, we could see something similar to what we saw in the previous series. If that happens, though, might be scary for the Kira, but they're going to answer. Akinos, you're going to be picking up the Ignis. How do you pronounce this guy? The Thane is going to be picked up as well for the third pick.
Might be Shish Kain, I think Thane. But Ignis is a really good answer for the team of Quazar because of the card control for the Ignis. We might be going disturb Malok with the cleaves, slow Malok, and might be slowing Kha'Zix. Yeah, it's a really good pick onto the Ignis, but the Crazy also can disrupt Ignis with the gravity pull, and it's really good to pick a Crazy versus Akira and the Ignis. But I always said that picking a Crazy versus a Tain is not really good pick, but if you can make it work, yeah, that going to be work.
You might as well get it, right?
Yeah, because we
Exactly.
know Ikan Masin played. They are the national team though. We don't know what they can do.
It's gonna be really scary right now, but looks like it's gonna be a ban on the Baldoom. Yes, it's gonna be that. Krizix was picked up though, but
Baldo?
here's something to think about. Elandor is still open. So it
Yeah,
could be
but
taken by either Quasar or by Ikan Masin. It might even be banned out in the second phase. So, was the Krizix the better idea here if Ikan Masin are planning to take Elandor as well?
yeah, actually, if they pick the Landor, it might be Landor into the jungle. But Landor has been taken out by Team Quasar. But I've been questioning the banning onto the Baldoom. Quasar already locked onto the chain, but I think Baldoom is just to waste some bans to
That's true.
open the
That's
Landor.
true. That's true. I mean, if they ban out the Baldoom, it doesn't make sense because if you think about it, they already have the Thane. You don't really want to put Baldoom on the top side because it's not going to be lane dominant compared to other side laners. At the same time, Baldoom as a support is a big deal, but not if they already have Thane. They're banning out. They nearly banned out Pyna. They're going to go with the Fennec instead, though. So that ban is going to be even better. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like a wasted ban.
Yeah, the Baldoom is maybe the wasted ban, but the ban onto the Fennec is a really it's a good ban also because of how they can just beat the damage onto the Kira and the Tin and Ignis. If this has a lot of CC, just going to disrupt Malok or Crazy with the movement. But if the Crazy has the damage with the Cliz of Santi and the Bo Slaughter, it will really be a nightmare onto the Kamasin.
Exactly. And now if you look at this, the last ban is going to be a Violet. So 3 marksmen taken out by both of these teams. Fourth pick now is going to be with LYL. We know how talented this player could be. It's going to be really interesting to see how he plays in this series. But first, we got to find out what he's going to be picking. And they're going to be missing a mid... No, I don't think they're going to pick a Maganga.
But I think if they go to play an early game, Muganga is really good. But, they have a double true damage. They have the Hayate and the Malok. I think it might be going a warrior jungle or side of Kamasin, I think. Because they have the damage, they have the sustain for the Malok, they have the disrupt for the Krizik. It might be a front liner coming from the jungle.
Let's see. Hayate being picked up. I like the Hayate pick, but at the same time, Ignis has the crowd control to stop the Kunai Blitz. Thane will be able to stop Hayate's movements as well. So Hayate needs to be really careful if ever team fights happen in a full-blown 5v5.
Yeah, I think they picking the Hayate and Richter is because they clearly want to prioritize the laning phase. They want to do they want to take towers. They don't want to fight. Because they have the movement character. They have the Richter and the Hayate. They might go into the split push a lot more into this game because they have the Malok and the Krizik to just defend anything. Then fine. Okay, Pain jungle. Okay.
Man. Okay. Okay. Pain jungle last pick going in for Ikan Masin. We are gonna be seeing a hell of a lot of action for this first game. Based on the picks here, Brunhilde already picked up along with an Omen. What are your thoughts? Who is taking game number 1?
I think because of the dung into the jungle and with the Kira, it might be going into the Quasar. It might be going, but I don't know because of the Pain in jungle. It's really good pick because of Brunhilde has the zoning with the ultimate. But if Pain can go backside into the Brunhilde, it might be done for Brunhilde. This is really interesting. This is really an interesting comms coming from both sides. We can see 5 men onto Ikan Masin have the endless cycle. Oh my god. 5
Let's see what
endless
happens
cycle.
here. This is gonna be really, really good. But of course, with endless cycle available for all of these players right now, let's see what happens here. But of course, going into this first game, it's gonna be Quazar on the blue side going up against Ikan Masin on the red side. Game number 1. Good luck to both teams.
Oh.
We're already seeing action start off here. Rojak is gonna try to catch out Chain Fail on that Omen, but Omen immediately backs off.
This is there's a comedy going into the production messenger, but we can see Ikan Masin have a really good early game composition. They have the Richter, they have the Malak, they have the Hayati. They have really good early composition, but they doesn't play really aggressive into the early game. But there's a really turn off for Team Ikan Masin because they have the damage. They don't execute it perfectly onto the early game.
Yeah, and Rabbit here on this mid lane Malak up against the Ignis. It's a really good pick. Akinos is going to be pushing him back though. They might try to go for a trade here, but this is going to be a knock-up. Another follow-up here from Spiegel. Spiegel is going to be throwing out a lot. It's not going to do much damage onto the Malak though. And now, Shark and Rojak headed into the mid lane. They might spout out the thing here. They might go for more. Nope. Shark is just going to blink in. Here comes the follow-up. The cleave is going to connect. It's a dash away. That is going to be a non-engagement in the mid lane. Looking at the bot side though, no action either. But now, with Ikan Masin trying to pressure this mid lane, they might just go to another lane, knowing that they were not successful in those engagements.
Yeah, they engaging onto the mid lane. I think Roja is a little bit late because of we can see how Pain with the Hollow is going might going in because the S2 from the Roja is a little bit late, so it's not going to take down the Tain. So if Roja is really bit on point and fast enough, it might be Quenos first blood for the team Ikan Masin.
Let's see what happens here. There might be a movement here. The Dunk is still just farming up a storm. Quasar right now, they're pretty even in terms of gold. Abyssal Dragon is already being started.
Roja.
They might catch someone out though. But now,
Aquinos.
Aquinos though. Aquinos might die here. There is a lot of damage coming in, but the pack is going to connect. Rabbit is going to fall. First blood going to Quasar. And now they're going to be chasing down Rojak here. No, they're not. Instead, it's going to be Shark taking down Aquinos. It's a one-to-one trade right now, but LYL coming in. There's a damage. The Kunai Blitz is going to hit. Another one goes down. It's going to be Skin. He's going to try to run away, but it's not going to happen though because Shark with a double coming in from the Hayate. Shinky with the picture perfect initiation, but the fight is not over yet. Shark is gonna try to run. A lot of damage coming in from Akinos and Shikin, but now it's Shinky here trying to deal damage onto Brunhilde. Nearly kills off this Brunhilde, but now a little too aggressive. That Arctic Orb will be popped, dashing away really, really low. Just a little bit more, and Shinky finally goes down. Ikan Masin is going to pay with their aggression just 3 minutes into this game. Yes, because it's going to be an Abyssal Dragon for Quasar, but with 2 kills answered, that is going to be a really big deal.
Yeah, that's a really good engagement for Ikan Masin and Quasar because of how Ikan Masin take on Quenos onto the mid lane right now.
Oh no, they used the shock and then after that, okay. Udah.
Yeah, I think that onto the bottom side fight just right. Yeah, because of how Ikan Masin take down Quenos Detain. The Detain is gone already dead. The damage is already onto the Shiki with the Kunai Blitz, taking everybody health into the counts, and that's a really good fight for Ikan Masin, but responded better for the team of Quasar.
Yeah, and look at that. Quenos. They're going to catch out the Thane as well. After that dash, he's going to blink out, but the Kunai Blitz is going to be enough. Shinky will take another kill. It's going to be 20 seconds until this Abyssal Dragon spawns, and right now, Ikan Masin thinking of where they want to put their pressure next. Might be going to the top side though, because we're going to be seeing Shark take down the Sentinel along with LYL. LYL is there to just help out, do some damage onto the Sentinel, and now, with Ikan Masin taking more resources, they are up by roughly 500 gold. Not that big of a deal, but if you're going to be seeing Quasar here, it's getting scary in the mid lane, especially in the mid game because of this Kira. And now, 4 members.
4 members onto the top side and 4 members onto the bottom side of Quasar is going to take the Abyssal Dragon. They need to close the gap. You can see 200 gap right now. is really Queenos onto the
They
stage
might go for a
golem.
fight though. The dog is gonna go going in. Shinky's gonna try to run away from this, but a lot of damage is gonna connect. Akinos is gonna go down. Here comes the shot coming in from the Malok. They might be able to chase down the dog. The dog is gonna try to dash away. The triangle's not gonna be enough to save, but the Kunai blitz. Look at the damage gonna pop in, but now they're still alive. They're trying to fight back, but the Aegis is gonna fall down, and now it's gonna be Shameville in the middle of 4 members. They're gonna try to take down the Omen here, but it's not gonna be enough. Here comes 4 members of Ikan Masin. Arctic Orb already popped, but Omen is still gonna go down. Ikan Masin, take out 3, take out the members. Yes, it's gonna be the Abyssal Dragon in favor of Quazar, but with 3 kills, that could be towers going in next for Ikan Masin, but
That's
looks like they're gonna back off.
That's really overextend for the team of Quazar. They're just going onto the Sage Golem, but they doesn't see where the Malok is. With the shot from Malok is really done for Quazar, because how the Dong is going to run away, and that's not really a good fight for Quazar because of how the damage into the early game. They have the Malok, they have the Hayate for the side of Ikan Masin, and that's a nightmare for Quazar right now. 6 minutes, we're going to the 6 minute, we're going into the mid game, and this is might going into the real who's gonna be Dadong is going to be a little bit fat. We can see the it's going to the what the item, god damn it,
Apa niya, Mikos? But anyway, going into the bottom lane. You know what? Forget about the bottom lane. There's gonna be a pick off topside. Quazar take advantage, knowing where the position of Ikan Masin is. They're gonna take the tower to the top side, but instead, Ikan Masin answer with the tower to the mid lane. They might be able to catch out Spiegel here, but here comes Akinos to try to save the mid laner. The shot is gonna be committed by Rapid here to zone out the Thane, but it's not gonna be enough. Or is it? The passive is popping for the Thane. The Thane stays alive. Kunai Blitz is gonna be there. It takes out the Thane, but now it might be a full fight because here comes the rest of Quazar. They're gonna try to chase after the rest of Ikan Masin, but both teams are gonna back off. A tower taken each for both of these teams. One in the mid lane by Ikan Masin, another one in the top side for Quazar. Still pretty even, but 2 Abyssal Dragons in favor of Quazar here. 1k gold lead right now.
No, it's just like 5k gold lead, but if 500 gold lead. But you can see how Quazar are really coming into this game. You can see if Quenos does not get caught up more and more, it might be going favor onto the Quazar. But Shinky,
the bam, the dong with the dong, he's gonna take out Shinky there. The shock is committed by Rabbit. They're gonna be surrounded by the rest of Quazar, but look at the wall. The damage is gonna be there. It's gonna be Akinos going down. Another one might go down as well. But you know what? Richter's gonna say dead. That is gonna be a kill here for the rest of Quazar. They might be even going for more, but now it's gonna be Shark trying to back away. Rojak might be picked off as well, but you know what? 6 to 10, 8 minutes in, it's still a 500 gold lead. The Dunk is making way right now. 5.5k gold, 3-1-3.
Oh, the Dunk, the Dunk.
In the middle there, but the Dunk is trying to back away. It's just way too much damage. Shinky will fall, and now another answer kill. The dunk with another dunk on this Hayate. Not gonna happen, he says. And with that, it could be another objective here. Quazar are now gonna try to pressure this mid lane.
Yeah, the Kunai Blitz just vanished, you know, because of the dunk. S1 is really good. It's really much damage when coming from the dunk. But you can see how Spiegel managed to be annoying into the fight onto the bottom side. Spiegel, you can see that the pick of Ignis is really good answer for Team Quazar onto the bottom side.
3v1, the tower might fall, and now it's gonna be Malok getting caught out here. The shield is gonna be there. Shaky is trying to deal damage to help out the Malok, but it's gonna be way too much. The rest of Quazar were ready for that. They take another tower. It's 2 for 1 right now. 3 Abyssal Dragons for the side of Quazar. They are becoming more effective, more efficient when it comes to the objectives. Ikan Masin right now, yeah, they're doing even better in terms of kills, but they're not getting much done on the map aside from the mid lane.
Yeah, because of they have the most kills. They have 10 kills onto their accounts, but you can see how far. Oh my God, L1 hit for the dump, but you can see. I'm just so afraid. Then you can see onto the bottom side right now.
No, it's not gonna happen. The Brunhilde is gonna be going away. The ult from the Thane
King's Glory will connect, but it's not gonna kill anyone. The dog is gonna cut in though, taking it out short. It could be Shinky going down as well. The dog is just going absolutely ham. It's gonna be another one. It's a triple in favor of the dog, but it's not gonna stop yet. They might take another one. That is gonna be four dead. Is that a quad kill? Yes, it is. The dog is 8-1-4. This Kira is unstoppable, and Quazar take complete control, taking 2 towers down in the mid lane and the bot lane. It's gonna be Omen all alone. Shinfield gonna try to pressure the top side, but a big play coming in from the dunk. He takes out and silences 4 members just like that.
Yeah, the dunk coming in and just hello and just kill one by one. That's a quad kill from the dunk. That's a really good play from the dunk. But Ikan Masin, they suffer a composition and now they just one-on-one has been facing the dunk 1v1. That's not a really good team fight they've been taking from Ikan Masin. They need to pick the dunk up. Might be a pickup for 4v1. That's a really good if they can do, but they just have the 10 kill lead and they just lost the lead just like that with the dunk with the quad kill.
Man, oh man, this was a good showing coming in from Quazar. They started slow, but now they're pulling all the high gears. They're taking members out from Ikan Masin, and it's all the dunk show right now. Everyone watch this Kira. This Kira is going absolutely ham. The 4th Abyssal Dragon already taken. They could go for the Dark Slayer yet again, but for now, it's going to the hands of Quazar. They're going to go for a push here in the top side with the Drake summoned there. The Dunk is going to be cutting in from the side. The ult from Ignis is there. Nearly gets out. Shinky, look at the damage. Oh my god. Shinky nearly died in just one combo. Skin is there to clear off the camp and the rest of the towers. But look at the engagement. They're going under the towers here. It's not going to pop. But here comes Ikan Masin trying to fight back. Shark is going to be shut down though. The dunk is still making things work. The stun is going to stop. It's 3 members dead. Ikan Masin cannot find the answer with 3 dead. They could go for a push, a double kill for the Brunhilde. They're going to go and take out another one. This endless cycle is keeping the rest of Ikan Masin alive, but their towers, they're not gonna respond. All of these towers are gonna fall, and it's Quazar taking control. LYL trying to stop it. Shinky is there to try to save his team, but it's not gonna be enough because the dunk show shows up, and now it's gonna be a 1-0 for Quazar.
Oh my god, look at how the Ignis pick and the Kira pick. Look at how Kira just going in with the S1 and just pick somebody into the just suck everything up and just put Ignis with the S2 and the S1, just chuck everything down. You can see how Roja coming in, just pick somebody up and the shock S2, giving some damage, but they cannot handle the damage from the dunk and the Spiegel. That is really good pick and really good combo coming from Quazar. GG, 1-0 Quazar.
Yeah, you can see the dunk right now, 11-1-6. 13.5 on that KDA MVP performance, something that we all expect from a very talented player like this, getting most of the awards as well. So let's see what happens in game number 2. But for now, we're going to be taking a quick break here, so do not go anywhere, everyone. We will be right back.
Yep, quick break, quick breather. 1, 2, 3.
All right, we are back. It's time for game 2. Happening 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You gotta count yourself, man.
we're in the
Production,
picks and
ayo.
the bands. It's time for game 2. This time, Ikan Masin is gonna be in the blue side. Quazar with a very solid performance from the dunk, and the rest of them go into the red side. With first ban for Ikan Masin, is it gonna be another Florentino? Let's wait and see.
I think because Quasar banned the Florentino because of Ikan Masin will not ban Florentino because we know LYL can play a Florentino, Rabbit can play. Ikan Masin, all of them actually they can play the Florentino because they love the Florentino. They love flowers. They love it. So then the Zip has been banned by Quasar. I think now we cannot see a second Eva for the side of Quasar because of this is the global ban. The global ban best of 2. So who's gonna be? The Richter and the Zip has been banned. Who's gonna be next, Izaq?
I'm waiting for the Elandor. I feel like the Elandor will come into this series. For the people watching right now, I have a bet with Mikos. Elandor is going to enter this series. We will wait and see. But right now, Shinky is thinking of the second ban. Could be Laville, could be Elandor. They're going to ban out the Flash.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to show you Pain. I'm going to show you this and that. I'm going to ban Flash.
Okay, so I think they're going to open Eva, Laville, and Elandor. Who's gonna be bad? Who's it gonna be bad, Izaq? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna
Cruisix
be?
might be open. Cruisix might be open.
Really?
They need to get rid of the Florentino. They need to get rid of it.
God damn it! No, Elandor, no.
Elandor?
Oh,
it's a
Alice.
First pick, Alice. Does that mean, are we gonna see it? Is this the Elandor or is it Laville? We'll wait and see, but I don't know. I mean, if you see Alice, do you want to pick Elandor? I don't think so.
Because of Alice can just slow down Elandor and silence him. That's a really good pick for Ikan Masin. They pick the Alice. They might be Quasar might be tricky. Do I pick Elandor? I think Laville is a really good pick because Laville has the immune into the S2. I think that. I think I read it.
It's confusing though because okay, think about it. Kira's also open, so Ikan Masin can get the Kira.
Okay.
Alice picked. That means that if Elandor is open, you don't want to pick Elandor and face it against this Kira possibly. But the dunk though, you know what? I don't care. Pick Kira at the Alice. Mana saja. I will play what I want. I'm gonna pick this Elandor, and a Crisix is gonna be coming in from Aquinos. That is a very solid first 2. I win the bet.
I just read the comments in the production messenger. By the way, my friend said that Caster is duo Fizzy and Esan.
Upin and Ipin bagus.
Upin and Ipin just like kau nak buat apa tu Intan Payung? Mana ada?
But still though, they have Laville. That's an option they could take, but looks like they're going to be playing it safe. Shinky is going to secure the Yena. They're hovering over these two along with the Zephys. Zephys is locked in. Yena is picked up. Very solid first 3. Is this the answer against Elandor?
Yeah, this is really the answer because of how Elandor can just chuck your health with the criticals from Elandor. But if Zephys, they have the passive onto the low health for the Zephys. So Zephys is a really good pick for Ikan Masin right now. But Yena is a really good pick. But versus a Crazy, might be going to the silence. Then that's pretty solid for Ikan Masin. But who's gonna be onto the third pick to the Quazar? Oh, okay, a Pine. All right.
That's overkill. Didn't they use Pain? No, that was Ikan Masin who used Pain. So they can pick up the Pain.
Yeah, but if they pick the Pain, but do you think Pain has enough damage into the early game versus the Zephys?
That's a question though. Like going into the late game, you have a Pain, but does the Pain have enough damage to get rid of Zephys is the question.
Yeah,
because Zephys is really tanky. Yena is the same case.
Yeah, because of Pain have the silence onto the S2, but if Pain just they can play they can divide Pain and Elandor. We're going into they can just play split push, but if they go into the fights, they have the Krizik. Krizik cannot sustain any much damage, but they can give some damage. But the question is, can they sustain the damage coming from Zephys and Yena?
That is true. That is the question we all want to know. I still like that Zephys pick though. I mean, you're gonna throw out a lot of damage coming in from Quazar, but if you're going to pull off a tanky combo along with the Alice for the crowd control, that Hissy Fit is gonna deal a lot and help out a lot in these team fights. But based on the bans, Malok is gonna be taken out. Lindis is going to be gone as well, along with the Raz. They ban out the Lubu. I'm really surprised with how Ikan Masin are banning things. Like, they get rid of Flash, they get rid of Lubu. This is not what we saw in the previous games.
Yeah, because of Ikan must really think it through because of Quazar is already taking the game number 1. They want to win the game number 2, so they bet the Malak and the Labu is all frontliner and the Richter also. So Quazar is really short of heroes right now for who's gonna be onto the frontliner because of they have the Krizik, they have the Pendeath. That's an Arduin. Okay.
Speaking on the Arduin, I'm still more concerned about the Elandor and the Pain here because Rabbits, Alice, I like that pick. It's a really, really good pick. Like, with the first pick, Alice, that means that if Pain will enter with that ult, you could just Hissy Fit where he will land and then he's done. Same goes for Elandor. If he blinks in, it's the same thing.
Yeah, because Quazar is already banned, right? So Ikan is playing Alice, so they need an aggressive mid lane. They might going for a 2-lane onto the mid lane or a aggressive mid lane because of you can see how Alice can play aggressive, then gives some space into Zephys to farm up and have the first item onto the first wave. So it might be going into the really hard for Quazar right now because of they have the Aldrin versus it might be versus the Yena onto the top side. So onto the Dark Slayer lane, so it might be going onto Yena's favor versus the Adwin.
I'm thinking this is Kali's side lane, and then we have Elsu in the mid lane. I think that's what they're going to do, and then they're just going to allow Zephys and Alice to rotate as far as possible because Kali's side lane is still very viable. Laville.
Oh, Laville!
Look at the three. You know the 3 new heroes right now. They have Pain. They have Laville, they have Elandor, Krizik and Arduin are going to be there to tank, but I feel like this is going to be a pick-off comp. They don't want to fight a full 5v5 because Quazar do not have the composition for that, but when it comes to pick-offs, their comp is going to be very, very scary. So if they pick off Elsu or the Kali, it's going to be a very big deal, but we'll have to wait and see. Right now, it's going to be Ikan Masin on the blue side, going up against Quazar on the red side. Game number 2. We're at the loading screens, but now I'm going to ask you, Mikos, who has the better draft? Who's going to win game 2?
Yeah, I think from the side Quazar, they have such a monstrous pick. They have the Orlando, Laville, and Pine. But for the comp, I'm going to Ikan Masin because they have the Alice, they have the Zephys, and the Yena. That's a really pretty solid pick from Ikan Masin. So I think Ikan Masin win the draft.
Yeah, Ikan Masin has a well-rounded draft. If you look at the picks here coming in from Quazar, they have a lot of scary heroes, greedy heroes, heroes that you want to be farmed, heroes that you want to be fat. If you have that all in one team, that means that it's going to be very hard for you to get that timing. But now we're here in the mid lane.
Yeah, one question though, because of they have the Zephys with the passive really scary, but if Zephys go into the front line, did Zephys can sustain the damage from Elandor, Pain, and Laville? Because the damage is too much. It's not broken, but it's pain as hell.
Yeah, and that might be the factor here. We'll see. Laville right now easily clearing that wave. Snipes from L2 are going to be the factor here in the bot side, but top side, Chainfill and LYL just trading, trying to get this Seagull. Seagull is going to be taken by LYL. Now he's going to be engaging on the Chainfill. But now look at the mid lane. There's going to be a fight here. Rodjak already picked off. Quazar draws first blood 1 minute in. It's a 500 gold lead. And immediately after that pickoff, they're going to be going for an invade. And now they're chasing after Shark here. Shark is going to be alive still, but has absolutely no mana. The dog can smell it, and he's going to try to go for more. Rabbit is
LYL
trying to
going
do some
in.
Oh my god, LYL. That's not the right side. You don't want to fight there. They're gonna try to contest it, but that is a big win coming in from Quazar. They get what they came for. They negate the power spikes coming in from Shark. Still level 3, 1 minute and 40 seconds in. Quasar's gonna be forced to take control here, and now Ikan Masin, they still need to catch up.
Yeah, they still get up because of Quazar. No, they take the allies out from the team of Ikan Masin. They have the position, they have the high ground. They take down the allies. They just invade because they know where the Zeppy starts. Zeppy starts on onto the red side. No, he's going into the blue side. They just invade and takes down anything that 1K goal lead just like that. That's a really good rotation coming from Quazar, and that's they played really well with the composition they have.
Let's see what happens though. Like right now, no engagements just yet, except for that pickoff on the Alice. Alice right now is there in the mid lane to help out, but there is a time going to connect onto Quazar, and now Spiegel's going to try to run, but look at the rest of Quazar just taking this Abyssal Dragon. But now in the mid lane, there might be a fight here. You're going to be seeing Shark, LYL, and everyone trying to chase after Shaneville, but they're going to catch out Akinos here. Akinos going to try to run. This Alice, is he going to be able to stay alive? Yes, he will. And now here comes Shaneville in the middle of 4. They did not have enough damage to take out the members of Quazar. Now Quazar going to answer it. They're going to go after Rojak. Look at the ult. It will connect. It's going to be Spiegel taking one down. It's LYL trying to chase after Spiegel. It's going to be enough damage as well. Arctic Orb was popped. Skin is going to try to run. Skin is still there. Re-hitting the damage. It's the dog making the play, but he is gonna go down. It's a double kill for LYL. LYL with a triple. 3-3. 3 minutes and 25 seconds into the game. It's a good, even trade, but Abyssal Dragon still the factor.
Yeah, that is the answer for Ikan Masin. They have to pick one by one because the damage for the team Quazar is really great into the early game and the late game. They need to finish this game into the mid lane because of they have the Zappies, they have the Yena, they have the Alice. They can do it because they have the CC and the damage will tilt the bottom side.
They might catch out LYL here. There's 3 members on the top side. They're gonna get rid of the Yena. It's not gonna be enough. They will take the tower down. They will take the Yena down. Big win coming in from Quazar, but now looking at the bot side, they could even pressure this even more, but Ikan Masin, they leave the bot side completely, and they're making their rotations towards the mid lane.
Yeah, this is why you pick Elandor and the Pain because of they can just split push. They take the top side, they push the bottom side. They just three people can just handle 5 for the side of Ikan Masin because they have the damage, they have the movement ability, they can just escape if they want. But if Ikan Masin really need to focus on something because they just lose 1 tower and just going to back away for the goal lead.
Yeah, and if you look at LYL right now, 3, 1, and
bottom
0.
side.
KDA, his fit is already popped. They're just gonna go for the tower. That's a safe pick coming in from Ikan Masin. They use the Kali ult to pull them out, but Spiegel now is gonna be coming in here, gonna try to run away from LYL as well. The dog is gonna just poke them around, and now they're gonna be going for this Abyssal Dragon. They could go for the contest, but Shaneville is in the middle trying to clear the wave. Rabbit, Rojak, Shark, they're going to try to go for the Abyssal Dragon, but it's way too late. It's going to be Quazar taking that. And now, look at the pressure coming in from Ikan Masin. They have 2 members here and 3 members coming in to rotate for the bot side. But now Spiegel might get caught out here. Uses the ult, popping in, going in. Can they go for this Pain? It's not going to be enough because the Pain train is not yet ready. It's Akinos now being chased down. The dunk is there for free hit. Chinky's going to be trying to back away, but the dunk is going to try to go for more. LYL was there to save this Elsu, and now with that, the ult from Laville was also popped. Members from Ikan Masin are dropping very, very low, but they're going to stay alive. With all of this going on, oh my god, they're going to go bot side.
Yeah, look at how the Quazar trade. They trade the damage from side of Ikan Masin. They just wanted, you can go here, just go back away. We need this tower. So Quazar really play. They have the damage from the down. They have the damage from the Pain Spiegel. So they're just going to they're going to be annoying to Ikan Masin because Ikan Masin they have the defensive mechanism, but they don't have the damage to execute to kill someone for the side of Quazar.
Exactly. Not yet, at the very least.
Yes.
Right now, if you see the engagements coming in, Quasar are playing it well. They're trying to make sure that the fights are scrappy so that the 5v5, the full combos, the damage output coming in from Ikan Masin is not going to be that big. A stun coming in from the Lavelle, they're trying to go for the tower, but the wave is already cleared immediately. Now, in this kind of fight, you want to make sure that if you are the Zephys here, you want to get the perfect initiation to catch out Skin or the Dunk. But in this kind of situation, the mobility is just going to be way too much for the Zephys. So
Yeah.
right now, Ikan Masin, they need to find a way to catch the right hero.
Yeah, you can see how Ikan Masin no, they doesn't have enough damage. You can see Zephys build the damage jungle item, the not the Leviathan, so they need the damage onto the early game. They have to do it, but they doesn't seem to enough have map control and damage right now. Just 7 minutes, just 7 minutes. But I think the 10 minutes, Ikan Masin have the answer for this composition.
Yeah, they're going to need to drag the game out. They're going to try to go for an engagement here. Shanefield is in the middle, popping that ult to try to chase them down. But now they're just going to go and back off. Akinos is there, breaking in, catching three. The push here coming in from the dog, but was that a good idea? Shanefield is going to be there to try to tank and take down the tower. But now here comes the dog trying to play against LYL. You will take down the Yena, but here comes the ult. Here comes the big bad Spiegel. Pain is gonna take out three. That execute was the key. 4 members all of a sudden say goodnight. Spiegel with the perfect initiation, popping that ult, and all of a sudden 6 to 10. 8 minutes in, Quazar knocking onto the second tower here in the mid lane, gonna take that down. The ult from Spiegel is also gonna allow him to possibly take the tower here. Death from above does not even connect. Spiegel stays alive, and because of all of that,
the dunk mid
look at the
lane.
pressure. Yeah, the dunk is not going to be chased down here. It's going to be Rabbit and Rojak going to try to pop it. They're going to try to catch out the dunk, but the dunk is just way too fast.
Yeah,
The
that
tower
is
takes
a
a lot of
really
thought.
superhero move from Spiegel, just going to the ultimate onto 3-man Ikan Masin, just going to execute and just gone just like that. That's a really good superhero coming from superhero entering. Yeah, superhero entering from Spiegel to just wipe out Ikan Masin. Ooh, that's a really good entering for
I
Spiegel.
don't think Ikan Masin were ready for that as well, because this pain came from the side, and all of them were clumped together at the exact moment. So when Pain went in, that execute killed everyone.
The
Now-
ultimate from Laville just nearly steal the Might Golem.
Nearly, but you know, that's fine because they were taking the Dark Slayer. So 9 minutes in, all of the advantages right now in favor of Quazar. They have a 6k gold lead. They could potentially go for more here, but right now the question is where they would drop the Drake. You're seeing Pain bot side. Spiegel is just making work happen to try to take towers, try to take waves, make sure the pressure will apply. But now they're going topside. Look at the engagement though.
I
They're
think
gonna
they're
go
gonna
for
release
Hardwin.
on. Oh my god!
But now the rest of Quasar are there, ready for the fight. But it's gonna be a shutdown. The dog is gone. LaFille will fall as well. Shark is gonna answer with the kill. Shanefield's gonna try to attack, but now Akinos is there. He needs to save Shanefield, but the sun is gonna be way too much. LYL gonna take out a lot of them. That's too dead for the side of Quasar, but with all of that happening, that is going to allow Spiegel to take a tower bot. Shingy, however, will answer with a kill and take down this big bad Bane. And 9 to 10, 10 minutes in, it's still a big fight, but it's not yet over. It's still Ikan Masin fighting back. They might catch out though. Hissy Fit was popped, and then immediately after they see Hissy Fit, you see Quasar just back off.
That's a really good fight from Shark. They take two for the side of Quazar. That's a really good initiative from Ikan Masin. But what could happen? They just lost 1-for-1 tower. That's really not a good move from not a good situation for Ikan Masin right now. Another tower has been taken down, but this beautiful dragon is coming onto the top side.
Look at the movement right now, and you know something I noticed that's really interesting. Zephys has 2 boots.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because of he needs the armor though.
He needs it as soon as possible. The reason why he has that is because you cannot invest armor and magic resist as soon as possible. These are the cheapest items that could be worth buying in this point of the game. So he had no choice. He just invested in that.
Yeah, it's because of Zephys build the Soul River. He doesn't build the Leviathan. They need the damage because of we are going into the late game right now. 11 minutes onto the accounts, and we can see Laville, Elandor, and just Pain is just going to give damage per damage onto the side of Ikan Masin. That's a really scary comp from Quazar right now. So Zeppis need the armor really quick. That he have the armor and just get double kill. So that's a really good choice of items for Zeppis.
He needs it too. That's why he's trying to invest it. He could sell it later, but right now, looking at the map here, most of the control is going to be going on to Quazar. 9 to 10. It's going to be Shark here trying to defend the bot side. LYL and Rabbit are going to be ready for a fight. Chinky's going to try to defend top side, but the engagement's coming in. His if was popped, but the free hits from the dunk is going to allow him to take the tower. The dunk is not going to stop though. He's going to try to take out Rojak. It's not going to be enough. And now it's Akinos in the middle. He's going to try to clear out the sentry. Will be able to. Just from above was committed onto the Grizzix. That was a wasted ult because nothing would happen there. Flicker is going to be used and he's going to try to back off. Spiegel is ready, popping the ult. Look at the damage. All of a sudden, Shinky. No, my friend. You get caught out. It's going to be Spiegel getting caught out by LWL as well. But there's the dunk there trying to finish off another one. But he will also fall in return. It's going to be Ikan Masin trying to fight back. But now it's Quazar trying to answer with the roll. It's 2 kills to both. General Pump. It's going to connect the 2. Oh no, it's gonna be Grizzix as well. Helping out. Quazar is doing it. Shark might fall here. He's trying to run out. Arduin popping that ult. Akinos is also there. They're targeting Rojak on that Alice with a triple kill from Laville. It's gonna be Ikan Masin trying to defend this. Trying to game. Trying to go. But it's not happening. 4 are dead. Zephys is down. The towers are pushing and Rojak is what's standing all alone right now for Ikan Masin. Here comes Laville. They're gonna try to go for it. LYL will cut it down. Shin is going to fall. No. It's also LYL falling. That was worth it. That bought enough time. Ikan Masin are gonna stay alive.
Yeah, they have to defend it. This is a really great defense for Ikan Masin, but what can happen for Quazar? They just don't want to end this game. They just don't have the enough damage to attack the core. There are several Spiegels coming in.
They used the ult already. His fit is there, but look at the free hits coming in from Quazar. They're going to try to go for the end. It's going to be the Blade of Eternity. It's still alive for the dog. The dog is going to try to end it here. The waves are there. It's just going to be this Zephys to stop the push. He's going to use it to clear the wave, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be a dead Zephys. This could be GG. Quazar making a statement. 14 to 21, 14 minutes in. Quazar take the series 2-0.
Oh my god, Izaq, look at how Quazar did it in the composition. They have the movement, they have the damage, they played it well with the composition. They just push all lanes because of we can see how Ikan Masin with a fight composition versus a split push composition that's not going to work by Ikan Masin. Good game for Quazar, taking 2-0.
And with that, very good performance coming in from Quazar. Like, you see their composition, it's scary in itself. You get Laville, you get Elandor, you even get Pain. You have everything you need in terms of meta picks, and it's really, really scary. Ikan Masin tried to draft to face this kind of comp, but I felt like it was just way too much, and Quazar overpowered their opponents.
Yeah, because we can see how Roja really wants to play with the Hesafits, landing onto the crazy. So, but that's happened though. They just can control it, but they cannot handle the damage coming from Quazar. So that's a really good, picks and ban coming from Quazar. So I think we got a 5-minute break because we have another game, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have another series after this. It's gonna be Liyab Esports going up against Kalasag. It's a best of 2 yet again for the final series of this evening. But we're gonna be taking a quick break here, so we will be back in just 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
3, Izaq.
Welcome back, boys and girls. It's time for game number 1. This is the final series of the evening. It's Liyab Esports going up against Kalasag in a very, very hotly contested best of 2. Let's see what happens as we start and go on to this series. But first, of course, Mikos, gotta ask you the question. We know both of these Filipino teams. Who is going to win game number 1? What is your prediction?
No, we know Liyab is such a big team. We know they played in the AWC World Cup, but you gotta say the names on Kalasag are might going into the Lord of the Rings, baby.
Yeah. You know, I want to root for Kalasag just because of the names. You see Legolas, Gimli, Frodo, Gandalf, and Aragorn. I'm going to bet right now Legolas ADC, Gimli top, Gandalf mid, Frodo support, Aragorn jungle. We know the roles, man.
Yeah, we know the roles because if Gandalf played an Ignis, that's so cliche, brother. It is so.
Oh my god, we need to see, man. We need to see. But right now, it's gonna be Alice banned out. Kira will also be banned out here. Trish is gonna be picking in for the second ban. Let's see what happens here. It's gonna be the zip ban. So another support being banned out by Liyab.
Trish playing in Liyab right now. So last time he's playing for Brand Esports, right?
Yeah, this is a good mix now of the new lineup coming in from Liyab. Miggy and Rubix are still here from the original 5, but it's gonna be Trish and Dawn along with Zeus coming in for the new squad for Liyab. So first pick though, gonna be Miggy taking the Richter. Let's see what Legolas and Gimli pick up here.
No, we know from side of Liyab last time Miggy played in the jungle, but with Trish is going into the jungle because Trish plays really good jungle in Brand Esports. So who's gonna be on the side lane?
No, Rubik is going to jungle. Miggy is going to play top. Yes.
Okay. This is a Philippine team.
Yeah, I've seen them play in the past. They are a really scary bunch. It's a big combination coming in from both Brand Esports and Liyab combining their player roster. Now looks like this. They're even scarier now. But you know, looking at the drafts though, it's gonna be Richter picked up by Liyab. You see Kalasag getting this Malak along with this Yena. So good start coming in for both of the teams. It's very, very similar to what we saw in the previous series.
Yeah, because of Yena can go into the Abyssal lane, Dark Slay lane, and Malak can also go into the mid lane or to the support role. So this is a really flex from the team of Kalasag. So Hayati has been picked up by Trish, and who's gonna be for Dawn? But we can see Elondor is still open. Elondor, Laville is still open in this game. So it might be Elondor for the team of Kalasag.
This is also the first time we saw Raz opened up in the whole series. So Raz is going to be picked up by Dawn here. Trish going to be on the standard marksman here. Going to be on the Hayate. Let's see what Frodo picks up. But now, if you look at the comps here coming in from Liyab, they're missing the jungler. They're missing the support that Zeus is going to be picking up. So overall, Frodo now going to be picking up the Zill. I like the Zill pick. It's going to be really, really key when it comes to those team fights. But so far, who do you favor in these 3 picks?
In this 3P, I think I will favor much of Liyab because of they have a solid hero. They have the Richter, Hayate with the true damage, and Raz they can just burst anybody because of they Kalasag respond with a Zill. But Zill can do only one dimensional because of if Zill using the tornado, it's just done for Zill. The damage is there, but the respawn time the cooldown is too much for Zill right now. So it might be going a really bit tricky for Zill in this composition for Kalasag.
Yeah, that's also why Zill is going to be buffed in the next patch tomorrow. So that could be the possibility there. I mean, cooldown, it's going to be very, very key into the Zill, making sure that he performs well. But looks like a ban is going to be the Laville. Zephys is banned out. It could be a Rourke ban as well, which is really interesting. Like, based on how we saw the teams from Indonesia and Malaysia, they played it really differently in their approach and their bans. This time, though, we're going to be seeing a ban onto the Rourke, something that was not banned in previous games.
Yeah, because of the ban from Rogue for Kalasag is really good because of we can see how Liyab doesn't have any frontliner right now. They have the Hayate, they have the Rush and the Richter, but they doesn't have the frontliner. They have the flanker. The Richter and Rush can do the flanking, but they doesn't have the front face who can take the damage from Zil and Malok. So if Rogue pass it to the Liyab, so Zil is going to focus his ultimate onto the rope, so it doesn't give enough damage to Raz of Hayate.
They're not. Oh, there we go. I thought they were not going to ban. They're gonna ban out the Krizix. Now with all of the bans going in, let's see what Gandalf picks up here. Is it gonna be
Ignis.
something that says you shall not
Ignis.
pass? It has to be an Ignis, man. I want to see an Ignis, but you know it'd be funny for the memes. You know, pick up Ignis because your name is Gandalf.
do for the views. Do for the views.
Do it for the community. You know, pick something cool. We'll see. We'll see. But
Yeah,
so far,
we are missing Ignis and Telenas right now because we know. Oh my God, and Omar.
that's for Gimli.
Yeah, I think that's for Gimli. You know, now we are missing Telenas for the Golas. We are missing Telenas.
Let's see what happens though. But now we Liyab here need to pick the jungler for Rubik's and then the support for Zeus. Right now we already see the staple carries for Liyab. It's gonna be the Hayate Raz to dictate the pace along with the Richter here.
I
Migi
think
gonna be a
they
big factor in the top lane against Iena.
it might be going for a Barduk or a Benes. Benes might be a good pick for here because of they have Raz and Hayate, so they need someone to disrupt. Oh, Lubu, okay, Lubu or to a support Richter.
Could be.
Okay, might be.
Ooh, there we go.
The
That is a
Rubik's
pick you wanna
Murad.
Mhm.
Oh my God, the Murad, the first Murad of the day. It
First
came to
Murad
hand
of
to
the
Rubik.
day. It's gonna be a really interesting game. Number one. Question is, are Kalasag gonna be scared of the Murad? Let's see what the last pick is gonna be for Aragorn. They could potentially pick up a no marksman comp, but
Yeah,
I
I think
feel like it
because,
would be bad if they do that. They need
Yeah,
a
I think
marksman.
they need an early combo,
There we go.
early hero right now because of
There we go.
they have the Omar, they can disrupt the Murad from farming. They need an early marksman or an early hero. Yeah, the Fennec is really good pick versus the Murad. So this is really good response from Kalasag to the Liyab composition.
There we go. It's gonna be Zeus on the support Richter. Miggy gonna be
Yep,
picking up
Omar
the
into the
against
Gimli,
the
boys.
There we go. As expected, it's gonna be Frodo top lane.
Oh man,
no,
they
they
changed.
changed it up. Frodo
Ah.
support as expected.
Yeah, it's better Frodo is going to support. God damn it.
Let's see what happens. But now it's gonna be Liyab Esports on the blue side going up against Kalasag on the red side. Game number one, boys and girls.
Oh.
Good luck to both teams. Based on the drafts, I would favor Kalasag's comp a lot better. But the thing is, I know the caliber that Liyab are gonna be bringing here. So even if the better draft, in my opinion, would be with KLG, it's still going to be really difficult for them when it comes to the execution. They need to
You can
really
see
play picture
Hayate.
perfect.
Yeah, I think Hayate adds a little bit of twist into the runes right now. We can see Hayate picking the Forest Wanderer. Oh my God, there's a really turn for Omar because Omar cannot go near Hayate because of the slows of the Forest Wanderer. So that might be onto the if the Kunai Blitz lands onto 5 men of Kalasag. So Kalasag, I think the Kalasag cannot run from the Kunai Blitz.
That's true. But then they need to rely on Frodo to stop that Kunai Blitz. There's going to be an engagement here in the mid lane. Migi tries to deal some damage onto Frodo, but it's not going to do too much. Gandalf is here in the mid lane, going to face off against Dawn and Zeus. But now, if you look at the movement from Frodo, he's going to spot out the red buff. Knows that the start is not going to be here in the bot side, so it's predicted. You know what? It's going to be a start onto the blue side. No help coming in. It's just going to be a standard laning matchup for both of these teams.
That I think that Frodo doesn't know because of how Hayate Trish just pulled up the red buff. So now they're going into the red section because of they know there's no Murad over there because they have the early composition. They have the Omar and they have the Malok. So they really need to take down any farm to take down onto the mid lane.
Yeah, there might be a fight here. Gandalf was knocked up, but then both teams back away right after that. It's gonna be a good pick though, because now it's gonna be Rubik's gonna try to catch up with one cap down. That should slow down the Murad quite a bit. But looking into the top side of the map, you're gonna be see Gandalf. It's gonna be
Onto the-
some harass, but nope. You know what? The fight is gonna be topside instead. They're gonna try to contest this Might Golem. Is it bugged?
Yeah, I think it's but
What?
yeah. Oh my
Okay.
god. But the health is going low, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
well,
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, yeah, bugged it is, but who cares? It's gonna be the red buff being
Oh,
secured by the Zelf.
Gandalf.
There might be a rotation here in the mid lane. No, Liyab are just hovering along the riverside. Looks like the objective is gonna be the Sentinel first. Kalasag are gonna try to contest this, but Dawn might get caught out here by Aragorn. Look at the engagement. They're gonna be coming in. Both teams are not gonna try to fight. The cleave is gonna be there. Miki's gonna try to run. Zeus is being chased down by the rest of Kalasag. They might catch out the Richter. Yes, they will. First blood going in. Dawn is gonna try to run away as well. The rest of Kalasag, they get what they wanted. They get first blood. They clear the wave immediately. And while this was happening, though, Rubix and Trish were aware. Okay, 4 members fighting there. Sure, get the Richter support. We're going to get the Abyssal Dragon. Smart play coming in for both teams. But Liyab played it a bit smarter and get that Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah, but Kalasag played it well, but though they know they have the early composition, so they take down Richter. No, they take the first kill. So if Richter doesn't have enough gold to pick the support item, so they might not going to have enough armor to sustain the damage from Gandalf and Aragorn into the early game. Miggy onto the top side.
Yeah, they're going for the Sentinel now. There might be a steal coming in from Miggy. Nope, not gonna be a steal. Gimli's gonna be taking the Spirit Sentinel instead. Zeus is hiding in the side here, spotting out Gandalf, but now there's movement here. They might catch out this Ormar. Ormar popping it, spin it to win it. The shock is there. Arctic Orb keeps Frodo alive, and the boy who lives stays there. But wait, there's more. With all of this happening, you're already seeing Trish here clearing out this seagull. Could go for more, but they both back off. They're not fighting. Instead,
Yeah,
it's
because
gonna be
of
the mid lane instead.
Yeah, you can see how Murat used the unstable turbulence onto Frodo. But Frodo is a little bit a smart boy. He just used the Arctic Orb to deny the damage from the turbulence onto the
Look at
Murat.
the damage though. Trish is dealing a lot of damage onto Legolas. Legolas is going to be forced to back off here. Look at the cut from the side though. Liyab is going to be there, patching out Aragorn. Aragorn's going to be popping that ult. Arctic Orb immediately pops, gets out with just a sliver of health. With all of that, the Blitz going in. He's going to take one down. It's going to be the Arctic Orb being popped. Here comes the shock. 1, 2, 3 dead. That is going to be a big deal as Liyab take control. Legolas falls 3-1. And with that being said, it's Liyab looking at the bot side as they try to take the tower down. They could even take down this Abyssal Dragon right after that. Kalasag not going to have any of that. They back off, give the tower away. Instead, try to fight another day while the rest of Liyab go for more objectives. Now leading with at least around 2k gold.
Yeah, that's a really good rally from Liyab. You know, Trish is going in with the Kunai Blitz. You know, the Kunai Blitz doesn't give a chance for anybody to run away because of this Forest Wanderer. So that is a really good rally for the team of Liyab on the side of flanking that take down 3-man people for the side of Kalasag. That's a really good gameplay for Liyab. Then what do Kalasag can do right now? They have the early game, then we might going into the mid game, and what could happen to Kalasag?
We'll see what happens though, because 3-1, 5 minutes in, it's not that action-packed compared to the previous games where there were so many kills in just a few minutes. This time, it's more dragged out. Both teams playing it more safe. But now, most of the pressure from Liyab, it's going to be going on top of Gimli here. Gimli blinks out, but he gets stuck in the wall. The blink fails. And because of that, Liyab get another kill. They're even going to get the tower here. Gandalf is going to be hiding in the bush, but it might be spotted out by the rest of Liyab. Instead, Gandalf is going to be backing off all the way to Frodo here, along with Aragorn, going to be trying to defend this mid lane. Legolas is here, along with the blue buff as well. But with Miggy and Rubik's going to be trying to steal that. Temporal Turbulence was used. Another dimension is there as well. The pop, the ult is going to be there for Aragorn. But the damage from Miggy is going to be enough to take down the hill. 5-1 now. 6 minutes into this game. And Rubik's still alive. Still going ham. 1 kill for each member of Liyab. And with all of this happening, resource after resource being stolen by Liyab, they're going to be going for a push in the mid lane. It's Kalasag looking for the answer right now.
Yeah, 5K goal lead from Liyab. This is a massacre for the team of Kalasag. I think they cannot defend this tower because look at the damage from Rubik. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good timing though. They're gonna catch out Rubik's here. They're gonna be going for the commitment. The Arctic Orc is gonna be there.
Oh,
the dash away. Rubik's gets out. The shockwave fails. Doesn't even go there, but the good eye blitz is gonna fall. It's gonna take down 3 members. The tower will fall.
This is the number 4.
Failure is gonna be Gandalf getting picked off as well. That is 4 members dead. Liyab, take control. Take 4. Take the tower. And now with 2 second-tier towers down, they could even go for another tower in the mid lane and the top lane. You're seeing 2 members push each lane. It's not gonna be a long time until both of these members spawn, but they could pressure for more, go for a tower, go for a push. That is the tower, the top side down. Rubik's is still farming up a storm, but with all of the resources being taken by Liyab, they could start off, take control completely, and even secure this Dark Slayer uncontested.
Yeah. The most fed for the team of Kalasag is the is the what they call it. God damn it! This Zil, but what can happen for the side of Liyab? They just all above on the side of Kalasag. They have the mud, they have the goal, they have the items, they have the damage. So it might be going another 3 minutes team down. It might be game for Liyab. If Kalasag doesn't do anything right, they been caught up 9-1. If they doesn't rally enough to take the fight from Liyab.
Yeah, and with the pause coming in, we're gonna be seeing a quick break here while we analyze the situation. It's 9-1, 7 minutes and 37 seconds into this game. With all of what's happening here, 6 towers already taken by Liyab, 2 Abyssal Dragons along with the Dark Slayer. You're looking at Kalasag here not getting any objectives done. All of the kills on the hands of Liyab as well. You see how scary Liyab could be with their new lineup. You didn't expect, okay, the support, Rubik's, he used to be support for Liyab, but you know what? He's playing jungle now, and he's doing a whole lot for his team. Not to mention Zeus on the MVP performance right now on the Richter, helping his team out a lot in different parts, spotting out the members of Kalasag, and it's just becoming really, really hard.
Yeah, because you can see how Zeus picking some items with the Frostcape. It might be going a little bit slow, not going to run away from Kalasag. You know the Forest Wanderer from Trish and the Frostcape from their Richter, so it's not going to run. It's not going to run. The Kalasag cannot run away from this damage coming from this Liyab.
Exactly, and the questionable thing here is Legolas. So you see the Fafnir Stallion being picked up by the Fennec. It's a side lane Fennec that's not going to be as impactful compared to the other junglers, but now there might be a fight here. There goes the Temporal Turtle. It's going to be going in. Rubik's will bait it out. The shock is there as well, but now the rest of Liyab, they're slowly picking them apart. Ormar is going to fall. Here comes Mimiki cutting in from the side. Legolas drops as well. Good Eye Blitz was committed out to Gandalf. Is it going to be enough for Trish? But no, Trish is going to fall in that situation. And now it's going to be Miggy here trying to deal damage onto the rest of the members. Gimli is there trying to stop the push, but it's not going to happen. The push is going to happen. It's going to be Liyab instead, making things happen as they say. Even the mid tower, possibly, maybe, who knows? Rubik's is already throwing out the Temporal Turbulence, going to throw out onto Aragorn. But look at Gandalf here. Not even enough to stop the power of Rubik's and the rest of Liyab. That is 3 towers down. 9 minutes in, Liyab could go for the GG. It's 3 members gonna try to defend it because Gimli is not even close to respawn. Just 5 more seconds. They need to buy more time, but Zeus still alive. Rubik's is trying to finish it. The core, it's in shambles. It's being pressured. Temporal Turbulence is there. Frodo's already gone. Gimli might die as well. Rubik's is just outplaying these people. It's not happening right now for Kalasag. They're trying everything they can, but Aragorn gets hit by Dawn, but it's just way too much. Here comes the Fanatics. It's just way too big. The minions are too much. The shock is going to be there, but with all of the power of Liyab, it's 16-3, 9 minutes in, and it's a game 1 victory for Liyab Esports.
Oh my god, 10k goal lead from Liyab. Liyab did it. They shown their class to take the first game of the best of 2. Oh, Ruby, I didn't expect that Ruby plays a really good Murat though. That's really good Murat from Rubik's.
Yeah, Rubik's has a really good Murad. I mean, Don was really good in his performance as well, but I gotta give props to Zeus here. That Richter was just so good in enabling the cores of Liyab. That allowed Dawn to get the right picks, allowed Drish to enter really, really well because it was Zeus baiting out the skills coming in from Kalasag. And after he baits out the skills, there's nothing left for Kalasag to throw. That allows Liyab, Rubix, and Trish to just enter, get the kills, get out, using their mobility to their advantage, taking the towers, and eventually just winning the game. Very solid play.
Yeah, you can see with the items from Biggie, they have the first cape, Zeus has the first cape, and Trish has the Hyoga H. So that I can't see how Kalasag gonna run away from this comp. You know, because of Fennec cannot run away, Yena cannot run away, Frodo also can't run away because of how the too much slows for the team of Liyab. So that's really scary item picks from team of Liyab. Did they manage to do it? They take the game number 1.
Yep, and with that, we're going to be taking a very short break before we head into game number 2. Don't go anywhere, boys and girls. We will be right back.
baby. Last game, baby. Izaq, this is APL final game, the third series, season 1. Izaq, take the stage.
We're going into game number 2. Oh my god, Mikos, what was that? Game number 2, Kalasag versus Liyab Esports. Kalasag taking the blue side with Liyab on the red side. First ban is gonna be the pain for Kalasag. Let's see what they pick up here. But first, we gotta go through the bans. So, what are you expecting for the bans, Mikos?
Yeah, I think I want to see a Florentino though, because of Florentino has been banned throughout the series. So please give me one Florentino to Aragon.
Let's see. Let's see. But you know, we gotta make sure. We gotta make sure that both of these teams ban out the right heroes if they really want to perform. We saw the performance from Liyab in the previous years. It was really, really good. But now, with Akira banned out, the Pain is banned out, they have a lot of other heroes that they could go to. Laville might be open. Elandor got banned out, so Laville is still there. That's another choice that they could have.
Yeah, they might ban you on the Laville, or they might be going to ban Zip. So who's your Liyab gonna give to Kalasag? Because of Kalasag already used the Malok, already used the Zil, so it's not going to be a Malok ban for Team Liyab, so it might be going to ban Zip or God damn it, Florentino.
There we go. As expected, it's gonna be a ban on that Florentino. We spoke about it in the first and second series. It's not even gonna show up in the third series either. In this final game, first pick is gonna be on the hands of Legolas. Let's see what he picks up here.
Oh, Richter? All right.
First pick. Okay.
Respect pick for the first game. Liyab Zeus has picked Richter playing onto the support lane, and Emily has been hovering by Miggy. Miggy plays a good DS laner with the Lubu last game, so it might be another DS pick it up for Miggy. Oh, and Atta, okay. I like it. I like that.
That would be really nice. You know, it's really hard to see a lot of really good ATA players, but if we see something like this in the Progress League, that would be really fun to watch. But let's wait and see. Could be that,
but
they might secure something else.
Laville is still open though. It might be going Laville and Atta, because I want to see Atta though. Hate to break it down, but Atta is I like to play Atta though. Atta is a really fun hero to play.
They could, but
Laville and Alice.
They could probably pick up the Atta later into this comp, but for now they're gonna be prioritizing the Laville and the Alice, so they're gonna swap things out anyway. But for now, the question is, okay, Laville is up. What are the good heroes to pick against the Laville?
Yeah, I think they're going to do the movement movement, because they have the Richter. They might be going to Chauna Lumber. Okay. They might be going the hero that can chase down Laville. So yeah, because of if Alice doing the easy fits into the middle of the fight, they just go run to the backside, get down Laville, and that will be a really good pick for team of Kalasag. But Lumber and Chauna might be mid Chauna.
No. Like, based on the situation here, it could even be a jungle Chognar. Think about it. It's possible, right?
Right?
I mean, we've seen it happen before, that Chognar would be picked in the jungle. Like, because of the patch allowing Chognar to just be really, really good in the meta now, it could either be in the mid lane or even in the jungle. Who knows what Kalasag are thinking of here and what they're going to be pulling off, but they've revealed a possible win condition for their composition. They're gonna lack a little bit of damage though.
Yeah, they got a lack of damage, and they have a really long time to do in the jungle because of Chauna, how he farms. Because if Liyab doing the early game composition, it might going south for Kalasag, because of Chauna doesn't have the damage to just to par with the with time jungling for the side of if Laville going into the jungle.
Exactly, and if you look at it, Malok now going to the side of Liyab. Malok Alice, you know, hissy fit with the shock, that is going to be a really good combo in AoE team fights. Chognar's ult is going to be there to help out his team along with Lumber, but if you think about it, those may not be enough, and they're going to need to rely on the full-on carry potential of their final two picks based on their comp right now. So yeah, let's see what the final picks will be.
Yeah, because you can see Malok has been picked. Malok is going to be in the mid lane because of Alice onto the support. But this is the early composition presented by Liyab. So if Chauna's going into the jungle, it might be going is not go on the good side of Kalasag because of Malok and Alice just can go invade, they're pushing Chownar away. So Chownar will not get any farm.
Yeah, and based on the
Zilber?
bans, Raz is gonna be taken out. It's confusing, but it's possible. It's understandable why they ban out the Raz. They're still assuming that maybe the Chognar could be a jungler. They ban out the Cricktack as well. Zil and Elsu gonna be banned out by KLG. But now with all of this happening, based on the final two picks for both of these teams, this would pretty much reveal what kind of draft they're gonna have and how they're going to approach the team fight.
Yeah, and I think going to be another Dark Slay lane, I think, because of they can be Yena. They still can go Yena jungle, maybe, because of we can see Yena jungle. But I still confused with the Kalasag composition right now because the Lumber and Chownar, maybe Chownar mid or Chownar jungle, we don't know it yet. Oh, L'Oreal, okay, I see you.
L'Oreal mid lane, would be nice. I mean, considering the AOEs coming in from Alice and Malok, along with the AOE of L'Oreal, the team fight for Liyab is going to be very scary, and it's going to allow the Laville to free hit a lot. So what's the final answer here? What are KLG going to be picking up to complete their composition? That is the big question right now because they have so many things they need to deal with on the side of Liyab's composition.
I think they need at least they need Valheim into the jungle because of they did stunts and the magic damage coming from the Valheim. But they go into the Violet, I think, because of they have the Chownar, they have the Lumber, they have the Richter. They did the main source of damage, like, oh my god, the Nacroth. Okay.
Nacroth could be good. I mean, it's a Laville. Nacroth may be a really nice pick against the Laville. Not to mention Violet late game would be really scary. So with a somewhat double support being run here by KLG, it could be a viable setup. So with all of these planned, the question is whether they would even make it to that late
because
game.
of
Because that's
they
the
have the
problem.
Violet and the Necroth. Necroth can fight the Levine, but can Necroth fight L'Oreal? That's the question. Because of
I think it's possible. I mean, you know, if Nacroth dashes in, pop that ult immediately, L'Oreal might die before they could even react. So that's, I think, what Aragorn and KLG are banking on with that last pick. But thing is, we saw a monster performance coming in from Zeus on the Alice. So if this Alice support pops
Zeus.
off yet again, it might be a really, really big deal for Liyab. And it might just be way too hard for KLG to handle. But so far, we're gonna need to wait and see. Legolas is gonna be picking up the Violet as expected. You know, marksman name, marksman hero.
yeah, they have much CC onto the Kalasag comp, but they doesn't really have enough damage to deal with the Yena, the Malak, and the L'Oreal. So this is really a questionable comp coming from Kalasag.
Let's see. But right now, Liyab gonna be on the red side as they go up against KLG in this final game of the evening. Game number 2. Good luck to both teams. Mikos, what's your prediction?
Yeah, my prediction, because of I don't know what Kalasag is doing, is gonna be Liyab though. I'm sorry, but look at how Liyab draft their composition. It might be going Liyab.
Yeah, I'm really questioning the draft here. I mean, it's still a viable pick coming in from KLG, but you know, I feel like overkill if you put in Gandalf on the Stognar. I'm not saying it wouldn't work. It's a possibility that it will work, but the question is, can it against the caliber of a team like Liyab? You're already seeing Trish here in the mid lane.
Yeah, because we see how Migi plays in the Dark Slay lane. They're just being annoying as possible because of we have a Violet onto the backside of Kalasag, but could Violet run away from Yena? That's the question. Because of Yena has the silence, the Yena has the damage to kill Violet just like that. So it might be going to questionable onto the Lumber and the Chownar to be doing their job to securing Violet into the fight.
Possibly,
So,
possibly. But right now, side lane Violet gonna be completely different from the jungle Violet. There is some trades here coming in from Frodo and Trish, but no clear fights just yet. 3 members for Liyab are already in mid lane, trying to clear out the wave as fast as possible, and then they're gonna be helping out Rubik's on the jungle of Vil. Clear out the camp immediately, get to that level 4, and then go for the big pickoff.
Mid lane Chowna is a thing though. I played it well, so Aragon missed some camps right there. So
Oh,
it might
that's
be good.
waste. That's a
Yeah,
big waste.
there's gonna be a little time for Aragon to just farm a little bit more. So 3-man top onto Gimli onto the top side.
They might go. Nah, Gimli's way too fast. They're not gonna be able to catch him out like that. So Liyab probably just gonna try to scare off the Richter so that they could take the Spirit Sentinel uncontested. So with that allows them to get that early buff onto Rubik's. So movement speed is going to be real key here. That also allows him to get onto the Abyssal Dragon on time. But you're already seeing KLG start this off.
Liab's
There might
coming
be a
onto the
fight coming
Abyssal.
in. The ult is going to connect onto Gandalf. Violet's going to be trying to free hit, but here comes the L'Oreal, the Sun. He see fit, could pop up at any moment, but no, Liyab are just way too strong. The damage from Laville gonna take out 2 members. First blood goes to Miggy, but Laville finishes off the other one. But no, you know what? It's gonna be a double kill for Miggy. 0-2. Yeah, it's gonna be KLG getting that Abyssal Dragon, but if you lose 2 heroes in return, you are not gonna be happy with that fight.
Yeah, just like I said, they can handle the Yena because the Yena have the silence, have the movement, have the damage to deal with. He just take down Chaknar and the Necroth. So that's a really good pick from Miggy to bring up the Yena into the second game, and that's really a positiveness from Liyab into the 3 minutes time in this game.
Exactly, and we all know, like, if you look at Dawn on this L'Oreal, this is a late game L'Oreal. She's gonna shine really, really well in the late game, but if you play it like how Liyab are playing it, she's gonna be useful even in the early game, as long as she's protected and there are a lot of people joining in on the team fights. So
Yeah,
right
because
now,
don't play really aggressive because of she's facing a Chakna though. Chakna doesn't have enough damage to deal with the L'Oreal, so they just play really aggressive, take down some resources so that they can just roaming around. Look at that on the bottom side.
yeah,
There's a
there might
fight.
be another fight here. They're gonna be going for this Lumber. Lumber's gonna die. The shock and the evasive hit were already used. But now, with all of the big ultimates coming in from Liyab, they immediately back off after that Surtur pick. That is going to force KLG back because knowing that this Lumber is dead, they're not going to be able to contest that bottom lane tower. So Liyab pop all of those to scare away KLG, using it as a zoning tool, which would allow Laville to just easily take towers. So it's a really smart approach coming in from Liyab.
Yeah, they just going to zone out Kalasag just like that because the Kalasag in this early game they doesn't have enough damage to deal with. So they have to play the early game mindset because they need the towers, they need the gold gap. So this is a really good gameplay showing by Liyab. They get the dragon, they get the tower, so they come up onto the mid side, but be going into the top versus Gimli and Gandalf.
Yeah, it's still going to be Mickey getting that Spirit Sentinel. He's also going to be able to clear that wave. The ult from Laville is not going to be connecting. So instead, you know what? Let's get the Spirit, the Seagull. No, never mind. Okay, fine. Don't take it.
Well, you look at on top side, Don is trying a little bit aggressive onto the Richter. So they might go into the top tower, but into the mid lane, Foreman Kalasag.
Yeah, now it's gonna be KLG trying to push here, but the moment they see Liyab, they're gonna back off. They will spot out Trish though. So
Yeah.
immediately after that, you see KLG. They're just trying to avoid fights. They don't want to have anything to do with Liyab right now because they know that their power spike isn't gonna be until the late game. So they're trying to avoid it, just get pickoffs as much as possible. They might catch out Miggy here, popping all of those skills. Even the orb still gets away, but he's gonna turn it around. Look at the kill onto Aragorn. What a play coming in from Miggy. It's gonna be enough. Laville's ult was a follow-up as well, just in case. But while all of this was happening, the top lane, second tier tower is already gone. All of these situations happening for Liyab. Yeah, you're gonna try to engage onto that. Sure, get Miggy. We're gonna be pressuring the tower here in the top side. Laville is just way too far right now. The
Shock,
shot is
get
committed.
shock.
They're gonna be using out the Gandalf, but look at the dive coming in from the Richter. That Arctic Orb, it's not gonna be enough to save Rubik's. Gandalf is gonna be there to finish off the rest. Here comes Aragorn, gonna try to kill off the Alice as well. That is another dead. Richter's gonna be coming in. They're chasing after Trish. It's a 3v1. Trish is also gonna fall with a double kill for Nakroth. 4-4, 6 minutes in. Legolas is not yet online, but 1 kill and a rank breaker completed. That's gonna slowly put KLG into a point where they could finally fight back, but not just yet. 6 minutes in, they're gonna try to push.
KLG needs towers right now. They have the Violet, they have the Aragon onto the top side, but Miggy onto the Aragon. Oh my god, oh Aragon! Oh, doesn't have the...
Yeah, Zeus is still alive. Nakron is going to die because of the tower. Oh no, the ult from Lumber is going to be there. Miggy's still going to stay alive. They might go and die for this though, but the immunity is going to be there. Arctic Orb was popped. Miggy's still alive. He's not yet dead. Richter's going to try to chase him down and finally gets it. But the tower stays alive. Gimli's going to try to run. Alice and Malok are going to be chasing down the Richter. The stun is there. The gleam is going to be enough. That is a kill onto Gimli. And with all of that going on, look at where Laville is. He's in the mid lane dealing damage. Legolas is gonna fall. Another one will fall. A lot of damage. Nakroth cuts in. Laville will finally fall, but Dawn is still gonna be alive. 3 members dead for KLG. Look at Liyab topside. They protect their tower. They get a tower mid instead. The mind games coming in from Liyab as they split KLG apart.
They just not get the mid tower. They got the second tier bottom tower as well because of Laville from the bottom goes into mid lane, but suffer an invited death. But Frodo onto the blue buff right now is going in.
They're gonna go for the fight. Frodo's already gone. They could even catch out Aragorn here. The shock is gonna be there. It connects. The cleave is gonna finish off the Nakroth. A very, very good play coming in from Liyab. But of course, with all of that going on, 2 dead. This Dark Slayer is open. 7-11 right now. KLG are fighting back, and Liyab are not yet able to take any 3rd tier towers just yet. So the game is going to drag on. It's gonna take a while, and then eventually they're gonna try to go for the Dark Slayer. Let's see if KLG would even try to contest it.
Kalasag needs to have an answer for that Malok, because of that Malok is really been annoying into Kalasag, because the shot from the Malok just disperse anything with the damage of the cleaves, just giving Kalasag a hard time to farm or to kill somebody. Look at how Biggie and Rubik's play. They split push. They have the ability to split. They have the damage. They just push out some lanes and take down towers. That's the really good gameplay coming from Liyab. They just focus on objective.
It's the same thing though, because KLG, they're just trying to drag the game off as long as possible because they want to make sure that the Violet comes online. Violet already has the Claves. Claves is going to do some damage when it comes to the crits, especially when it hits the likes of Rubik's, the likes of Dawn. Trish though, not going to be pressured too much by that, but probably in the late game. So far, KLG are getting their items. The gold lead is still going to be 7k in favor of Liyab though. They could go for the GG push now that they summoned the Drake. They're going bot side instead with 4 members here.
They did Legolas with the item and the damage, but they have the Malok going into the backside. They have the shock go to the Legolas.
Look at that. They're going in. Liyab saw that there was an engagement onto Miggy. It was a bait play, but instead, you know what? They saw the movement coming in from KLG trying to take away Yena, but after that, Liyab said, okay, they're in the mid lane. Let's just continue and push. It doesn't even matter. They get the tower bot side. Aragorn's going to try to do some engagements here, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be Rubik's and the rest of Liyab slowly pushing the towers. The ult is going to be popped here. They're chasing after the rest of KLG, but KLG is not going to have enough damage to try to defend this tower. They're going to be forced back into their base. They're going to try to poke it down, clear the waves as fast as possible, but now it might be this Lumber that's picked off. Nope. Lumber's gonna stay alive. Legolas is at half health as well. All of the waves are being pushed in right now by Liyab. And 10 minutes into this game, you want to make sure that this game drags on further. But if a tower's gonna fall, here comes the shot. It's gonna connect. Oh, no. The blinking from the lumber, but Gandalf is already dead. Liyab are going to try to wipe the floor. They're going to get 2. They're possibly going to get 3, but the Lavelle is just free hitting left, right, and center. Rubik is going absolutely ham. Miggy clears away this wave in the mid lane. And now with 2 towers down, it's just the mid lane that remains for KLG. 7-14. Miggy leading the charge,
Oh,
but now you know what?
Aragon!
Here comes the rest. It's gonna be done. Popping the Arctic Orb. Nacron is already gone. Miggy gonna be cutting in from the side. They're gonna take the tower as well. They're gonna secure Legolas as well with the cleave. And now it's gonna be the Richter all alone. You know what? It's gonna be Gandalf all alone, but I don't think it even matters. Gandalf is gonna try to do what he can, but the Chalknar is not gonna have it. It's gonna be a 2-0. Liyab take control and set this game on fire.
That's a really good engagement from Liyab because of they just take 3 inner towers just like that. They have the damage, they have the defense, they're just going in. They have the because they push all the minion wave. They just wait for the minion going into the tower, then they take the lead. So because of they know Team Kalasag doesn't have the damage, they Legolas. Even though Legolas have the cleaves, but doesn't really commit into damage. 1-4 to Legolas, but we can see how Liyab they clump up their 5-man 5 onto the top tower with the shock of the Malok. Just take the game and 1-by-1 kill by 1-by-1 death to the team of Kalasag. 2-0 to Liyab. GG WP.
Yeah, we saw a 2-0 series for all of the games tonight. Very solid performance from Ravalda. We saw another one right after that for Quazar, and now we see a dominant performance as well from Liyab. Congratulations to the teams winning tonight, but now we're going to be wrapping up the stream here. It was a very, very entertaining day number 1, but tune in tomorrow for another set of teams playing in, showing some more action. We have a lot more in store, boys and girls, but thank you guys for watching tonight's stream. This is the Arena of Valor Progress League Day 1 coming to a close. I am your caster, Izaq Plays, along with Mikos from the DA. We are going to be signing off. See you guys on the next stream. Peace.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Jumpa esok ya. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.